Let's look at our to be auxiliary verbs. Now these words is, am, are, were, was, been, being, these are our to be auxiliary verbs. So let's understand when do we use the to be auxiliary verbs. They are used, the first use of to be auxiliary verbs is that they are used in the formation of a continuous tense. What does that mean? Let's look at these sentences to understand that better. The first sentence is, I was sleeping. Remember I told you earlier that in a sentence there can be multiple verbs. Let's identify the verbs in this sentence. We have the verb was, which is our to be auxiliary verb, and we have the verb sleeping, which is in the continuous tense. And sleeping is our main verb here. So do you all see how we use the to be auxiliary verb was to form a sentence in the continuous tense? Let's look at the second word and let's do the same drill again. I am writing a book. How many words are there in this sentence? There are two verbs, which is am and writing. This is a contraction for the verb am. So I am becomes I'm. And then we have the main verb writing, which is in the continuous tense. So do you all see how we use the to be verbs in formation of a sentence in a continuous tense? Let's look at its second use. It is used when we want to form sentences in the passive voice. Let's take this sentence. The door was opened by me. How many verbs do we have in this sentence? We have two verbs. The first one is was, which is our to be auxiliary verb. And the second one is opened, which is our main verb here. So we have used our auxiliary to be verb was to form a sentence which is in the passive voice. So these are the two main uses of our to be verbs. They are used in formation of sentences in the continuous tense, and they are used when we want to form a sentence in the passive voice. Also, just remember this, that is, am, are, was, were, being, and been. These are our to be auxiliary verbs. Now let's learn about our to have auxiliary verbs. Now let's look at our to have auxiliary verbs. To have auxiliary verbs consist words or verbs like have, has and had. Let's look at these example sentences to understand them better. But before that, I want you to remember that to have verbs are used for what? What is their main use? They are used in the formation of sentences in the perfect tense. So whenever we want to form a sentence using the perfect tense or in the perfect tense, we use the to have verbs. Let's look at these sentences here. I have a car. So have is our to have verb. She has a car. So has is used here as our to have auxiliary verb, because here we are using the pronoun which is third person singular. We'll learn more about pronouns in our next class. And then we have she had a car. So whenever we want to refer to a situation in the past, we use the to have verb had here. So we have, has and had. So the main takeaway from the to have verbs is that these verbs are used in the formation of sentences in the perfect tense, and have, has and had are our to have verbs. Now let's look at our third type of auxiliary verbs, which are the to-do verbs. So to-do verbs are words like do, did and does. And these verbs are primarily used to form negative sentences and interrogative sentences. Let's look at these examples here. She doesn't exercise. So this is she does not exercise, and doesn't is a contraction for the same. So she doesn't exercise, she didn't exercise, or he didn't exercise. So we have used the to do auxiliary verbs to form sentences here or negative sentences here. So the first one is she does not exercise. The second one is he didn't exercise. Let's look at the third sentence. Does she exercise? Yes, she does. Hopefully she does. So here we have used does, which is our to do auxiliary, to form a question in the interrogative form. Let's look at the next example. Do you know him? So if somebody asks you, do you know him? And if you know that person, you would say, yes, I do. You would not say, yes, I do know him. So sometimes we use the to do auxiliary to avoid repetition, like we have in this case. So if somebody asks you, do you know him? You say, yes, I do. And I would not say, yes, I do know him. So to avoid repetition and to lay emphasis on the fact that you know him, we use yes, I do. That is, we use do, which is our to-do auxiliary. Let's look at the next sentence. Do come for my birthday party. So I'm telling you, do come for my birthday party. My birthday is next week. So here I have used the to-do auxiliary do to lay emphasis, or here I have used for inviting my friends. So since you are my friend, I would say do come for my birthday party, which is used for invitation, and do is sometimes also used when we want to request someone for something. So to-do verbs are primarily used for forming sentences in the negative form and in the interrogative form. Do, did and does are our to-do auxiliary verbs, and they are also used to avoid repetition of some words, like, in this sentence, do you know him? I would say, yes, I do, and I would not say, yes, I do know him. And they are also used for extending invitations, or if you want to request someone for something. So I hope you all have understood our auxiliary verbs to be, to have and to do. Next, let's move on to our modal verbs.